let's paint a portrait of a really jovial, joyous person together. So I wanted to capture this expression of freedom and laughter. And I found a very lovely reference photo of this woman smiling brightly, showing the teeth, her eyes almost closed from the laughter, and on her head was this beautiful, colorful flower arrangement. And I thought immediately, of course, this is a beautiful reference for a painting, especially, this expressive alla prima style where you don't work in separate layers over multiple days, but literally in one session. And here I'm kind of just blocking in the very, very basic shapes of these roses, and I'll keep it loose. So I'm not gonna refine the roses too much, not gonna pull them out too much to distract from the face. I still want to be the main focus to be the face. Here I'm adding with this very soft filbert brush, I think it's a filbert, these highlights. And of course I'm gonna blend it back again. So I'm gonna add a few more layers. This is not the final skin color also in the forehead area, but usually in the forehead area it's a little bit more yellowish. The cheeks are more reddish, and then the chin, right around the mouth area, more bluish, more greenish tones. But here, because the background is so bright and so yellowish and so orangey, there's kind of this environmental illumination. I don't know if you can call it ambient occlusion. I don't know if that's the word. That's probably not the word. Ambient reflection or something, where you can really see in the highlights also on the top of her forehead, close to the hairline, I put these very orangey bright spots, kind of also to reflect the roses on top of her head. And also because I noticed in a lot of these reference photos, close to the edges, to the borders of the face, where the hairline starts, there is this interesting color shift where it's either getting more warm, more reddish, or more bluish, of course, depending on the surroundings and on the background. But usually I like to put in a more reddish tone. For the roses here, I used permanent rose. For some of the outlines, also permanent rose. And of course, some orange, a little bit of cadmium red hue, I think, here and there. And I had a lot of fun, of course, with painting the nose and the eyes, and then these very, very loose petals and these loose leaves. And with this, I really just wanted you to feel this joy and this positivity when you look at it. So whenever you go through hardships, through a lot of pain, maybe a lot of sorrow, maybe if you just look at this painting, maybe this already brightens your day a little bit.